Namo Namaha. Welcome back, students. In today's online session, we are going to discuss the exercise of the lesson DG Bharatam, and we are also going to begin with a new poem that is Sadaiva Purato Nidhehi Charanam. Students, the exercise of the lesson DG Bharatam has been given for the homework. I hope you have done that. Now let's discuss the exercise based on the lesson DG Bharatam.
Question number 1. अधोलिखितानां प्रश्नानाम् उत्तराणि एकपदेन लिखत. Answer in one word. The first question is कुत्र डिजिटल इंडिया इत्यस्य चर्चा भवति? Where is the discussion on Digital India going on? And the answer is संपूर्ण विश्वे. The next question is केन सह मानवस्य आवश्यकता परिवर्तते? According to what the necessities of human beings change? And the answer is काल परिवर्तनेन. The next question is आपणे वस्तूनां क्रयसमये केषाम् अनिवार्यता न भविष्यति? What is not required to buy goods in a shop? And the answer is रूप्यकाणाम्. कस्मिन् उद्योगे वृक्षाः उपयुज्यन्ते? In which industry are trees used as a raw material? And the answer is कर्गदोद्योगे. अद्य सर्वाणि कार्याणि केन साधितानि भवन्ति? With the help of what all the works are accomplished today? And the answer is संगणकयन्त्रेण. Let's see the next question. Question number 2. अधोलिखितान् प्रश्नान् पूर्णवाक्येन उत्तरत. Answer in one sentence. The first question is प्राचीनकाले विद्या कथं गृह्यते स्म? How knowledge was acquired in ancient times? And the answer is प्राचीनकाले विद्या श्रुतिपरम्परया गृह्यते स्म. The next question is वृक्षाणां कर्तनं कथं न्यूनतां यास्यति? How can cutting of trees be reduced or be prevented? And the answer is संगणकस्य अधिकाधिकप्रयोगेण वृक्षाणां कर्तनं न्यूनतां यास्यति. The next question is चिकित्सालये कस्य आवश्यकता अद्य नानुभूयते? What is not required to receive treatments in a hospital today? And the answer is चिकित्सालये रूप्यकाणाम् आवश्यकता अद्य नानुभूयते. The next question is वयं कस्यां दिशि अग्रेसरामः? In which direction are we moving? And the answer is वयं DG भारतम् इति अस्यां दिशि अग्रेसरामः. The last question is वस्त्रपूटके केषाम् आवश्यकता न भविष्यति? What is not required in pockets today? And the answer is वस्त्रपूटके रूप्यकाणाम् आवश्यकता न भविष्यति. Let's see the next question. Question number 3. रेखांकितपदान्य अधिकृत्य प्रश्ननिर्माणं कुरुत. Frame questions on the basis of the underlined words. The first sentence is भोजपत्रोपरि लेखनम् आरब्धम्. And the प्रश्नवाक्यम् is भोजपत्रोपरि किम् आरब्धम्? The next sentence is लेखनार्थं कर्गदस्य आवश्यकतायाः अनुभूतिः न भविष्यति. And the question that can be framed on the basis of the sentences लेखनार्थं कस्य आवश्यकतायाः अनुभूतिः न भविष्यति? The next sentence is विश्रामगृहेषु कक्षं सुनिश्चितं भवेत्. And the प्रश्नवाक्यम् is कुत्र अथवा केषु कक्षं सुनिश्चितं भवेत्? Students, you can write either kutra or keshu. The next sentence is सर्वाणि पत्राणि जलदूरभाषयन्त्रे सुरक्षितानि भवन्ति. And the प्रश्नवाक्यम् is सर्वाणि पत्राणि कस्मिन् सुरक्षितानि भवन्ति? The last sentence is वयम् उपचारार्थं चिकित्सालयं गच्छामः. And the प्रश्नवाक्यम् is वयं किमर्थं चिकित्सालयं गच्छामः? Let's see the next question. Question number 4. उदाहरणम् अनुसृत्य विशेषण-विशेष्य-मेलनं कुरुत. Match the columns of the Visheshan and Visheshya Padani. One example is given here. Sampurne Bharate. Students, you need to make some corrections in this question. In the column of Visheshya, the words Kale and Karyani, that is the word number 3 and 5, are to be replaced with the words Bhavaha and Samagri respectively. Now, let's see the answers. The first one is Maukhikam and the answer is Jnanam. The second one is Manogataha and the Visheshya Padam is Bhavaha. Tankita, the answer is Samagri. Mahan, the answer is Upakarah. Mudra Vihinah and the Visheshya Padam is Vinimayah. Now let's see the next question. Question number 5. अधोलिखितपदयोः सन्धिं कृत्वा लिखत. Make the sandhi of the following words. Students, there is one correction in this question as well. In the third question, cha plus atishtata, the second word atishtata should be written with halantata and it should be atishtat. Now let's see the answers. Padasya plus asya, the sandhi is padasyasya. It is the example of dirgha sandhi. Talapatra plus upari, the sandhi is talapatropari. It's the example of guna sandhi. Cha plus atishtat, the answer is chatishtat. It's the example of dirgha sandhi. Kargada plus udyoge and the sandhi is kargadodyoge. It's also the example of guna sandhi. Kraya plus artham is the example of dirgha sandhi and the sandhi is krayartham. Iti plus anayoho, the sandhi is ityanayoho. It's the example of yan sandhi. Upachara plus artham, the sandhi is upacharartham. It's also the example of dirgha sandhi. Let's see the next question. Question number 6. उदाहरणम् अनुसृत्य अधोलिखितेन पदेन लघुवाक्यनिर्माणं कुरुत. Students, you are supposed to frame a sentence which should be consisting of the given word. For example, jidnyasa. It means curiosity. And the given sentence is Mama manasi vaidnyanikanam vishaye jidnyasa asti. Let's see the questions. The first one is avashyakata. It means necessity or need. And the Sanskrit sentence is Adya tu lekhanartham kargadasya avashyakata nasti. The next word is samagri. It means material. And the Sanskrit sentence is Adhuna likhita samagri nyuna jata asti. The next word is Paryavarana Suraksha. It means conservation of the environment. And the sentence is Vriksha samvardhanena Paryavarana Suraksha bhavati. The last word is Vishrama Gruham. It means rest house. And the Sanskrit sentence is Nadyaha tire ekam Vishrama Gruham asti. I hope you have understood it. Let's see the next question. Question number 7. उदाहरणानुसारं कोष्ठकप्रदत्तेषु पदेषु चतुर्थी प्रयुज्य रिक्तस्थानपूर्तिं कुरुत. Students, you are supposed to use the words in the bracket in Chaturthi Vibhakti. For example, Bhikshukaya dhanam dadatu. Let's see the first sentence. Dash pustakam dehi. And the answer is Chhatraya. The next sentence is Aham dash vastrani dadami. And the answer is Nirdhanaya. Students, here in the first two questions, Chaturthi Vibhakti is used because of the dhatu da. It means to give. And the receiver should always be in Chaturthi Vibhakti. That's why Chhatraya and Nirdhanaya are used in Chaturthi Vibhakti. The next sentence is Dash Pathanam Rochate. And the answer is Latayai. Here the word Latayai is used in Chaturthi Vibhakti because of the form Rochate. It's the form of Ruchroch Dhatuhu, and Ruchroch means to like, and it governs Chaturthi Vibhakti of the person who likes something. The next sentence is Rameshah dash alam, and the answer is Sureshaya. Here the word Sureshaya is used in Chaturthi Vibhakti because of the indeclinable alam. Alam governs Chaturthi Vibhakti. In the same way, in the last sentence, Namah, this indeclinable governs Chaturthi. And that's why the answer to the last sentence is Adhyapakaya Namah. I hope you have understood it.
Students, as I have told you earlier, in today's online session, we are going to begin with a new poem that is Sadaiva Purato Nidhehi Charanam. The meaning of the title is Always Keep Stepping Forward. This poem has been composed by a modern poet, Sridhar Bhaskar Varnekar, the great scholar of Sanskrit. He is also known as the nationalist poet. Through this poem, the poet has motivated us into positivity as well as into patriotism. The theme of the poem can be understood by the title itself. Students, in this world, everyone has dreams. Everyone wants to achieve some or the other goal. These dreams or goals have vast importance in our lives. But to achieve these goals or to fulfill our dreams, we have to struggle. We have to make efforts and work hard for it. Though we all know this fact, but most of the people give up on their goals because they lack courage. Nobody becomes successful without having any barriers to climb or any obstacles to overcome. So when we find it too difficult, then we should not give up. Rather, we should keep our spirits high and we should push ourselves in order to grow and learn. This is what is suggested by the poem Sadaiva Purato Nidhehi Charanam. I hope you will enjoy the poem. So let's get started with the poem.
चल चल पुरतो निधेहि चरणं सदैव पुरतो निधेहि चरणं. Let's see sandhihi or sanyogah from the given padyamshah. There are two examples of sandhihi in this padyamshah, and they are Purato Nidhehi and Sadaiva. Let's see the dissolution of these words. Purato Nidhehi, the dissolution is Puratah plus Nidhehi, and Sadaiva, the Sandhi Vichhedah is Sada plus Eva. Now let's see the meanings of the words and the translation of the given Padyamshah. Chala chala, come on. Puratah means forward. Nidhehi means keep or place. Students, chala and nidhehi, both the verbs are used in lot lakar. You are going to get introduced with this lakar afterwards. Charanam, the literal meaning of the word is foot. Puratah charanam nidhehi means keep stepping forward. Chala chala purato nidhehi charanam means come on, keep stepping forward. Sadaiva purato nidhehi charanam. Sadaiva, always. Always keep stepping forward. Come on, keep stepping forward. Always keep stepping forward. Now let's see the next Padyamshah. Here is the first stanza of the poem. I'll read it out. Girishikhare nanu nija niketanam vinaivayanam nagarohanam balam swakiyam bhavati sadhanam sadaiva purato nidhehi charanam. Now let's see the words with sandhihi or sanyogah from the given stanza. There are two examples of sandhihi in this stanza, and they are Vinaiva and Nagarohanam. Let's see the dissolution of these words. Vinaiva, the dissolution is Vina plus Eva, and Nagarohanam, the dissolution is Naga plus Arohanam. Let's see the meanings of the words and the translation of the stanza. Giri Shikhare Nanu Nija Niketanam. Giri means mountain and Shikhare means at the top. Giri Shikhare, at the top of the mountain. Nanu means indeed. Nija Niketanam, your home. Your home is at the top of the mountain. Vinaivayanam Nagarohanam. Vina means without. Yanam means vehicle. Nagarohanam means you have to climb the mountain. You have to climb the mountain without any vehicle. Balam swakiyam bhavati sadhanam. Balam means strength and swakiyam means one's own. Sadhanam means instrument. The only instrument is one's own strength. The only instrument is one's own strength. Sadaiva purato nidhehi charanam. Always keep stepping forward. The translation of the entire stanza is, your home is at the top of the mountain. You have to climb the mountain without any vehicle. The only instrument is one's own strength. Always keep stepping forward. I hope you have understood the translation.
Students, in this stanza, the word Niketanam is used. It means home. But here, home is not to be taken literally. In this context, the word home means the final aim or goal of our life. Our home is far away from us. It is at the top of the mountain. It means we have to work hard to achieve our goal. And we are not going to get any help from outside. It is like climbing a mountain without any vehicle. the only instrument that we have is our own strength. And that's why the poet says, always keep stepping forward. I hope you have understood this stanza. Now let's see Visheshan Visheshya Padani from the given stanza.
There is only one pair of Visheshan Visheshya in this stanza. The word Swakiyam is the Visheshanam of the Vishesham Balam. Now let's see Paryaya Padani and Viloma Padani based on the given stanza. Here are the Paryaya Padani. Agre, the Paryaya Padam is Puratah. Padam athva Angrim, the Paryaya Padam is Charanam. Nityam athva Sada, the Paryaya Padam is Sadaiva. Gruham athva Bhavanam, the Paryaya Padam is Niketanam. Parvatah, the Paryaya Padam is Girihi athva Nagaha. Nijam, the Paryaya Padam is Swakiyam. Now let's see the Viloma Padani. Here are the Viloma Padani. Prushthatah, the Viloma Padam is Puratah. Kvachit, the Viloma Padam is Sadaiva. Parakiyam, the Viloma Padam is Swakiyam. Saha, the Viloma Padam is Vina, and Avarohanam, the Viloma Padam is Arohanam. I hope you have understood it.
So students, we have seen the first stanza of the poem. As usual, I'm going to ask you some questions based on the stanza. So get ready to solve the questions.
Here are the questions. Students, as you already know, you can pause the video, can solve the questions, and once it is done, you can go to the part where the answers are displayed. Let's see the questions. Ekapadena uttarata. Nija niketanam kutra asti? The second question is Sadaiva kutra charanam nidhehi? Purnavakyena uttarata. Sadhanam kim bhavati? Bhashikkarya questions. Gruham iti padasya paryaya padam kim prayuktam? And the second question is Swakiyam balam anayoho visheshanam kim?
Students, I assume that you are able to solve all the questions. Now let's discuss the answers.
Ekapadena uttarata. Nija niketanam kutra asti? Where is your home? And the answer is Girishikhare. Sadaiva kutra charanam nidhehi? Where should you always place or keep your foot? And the answer is Puratah. Purnavakyena uttarata. Sadhanam kim bhavati? What is the instrument that one has? And the answer is Swakiyam balam sadhanam bhavati. Bhashikkarya questions. Gruham iti padasya paryaya padam kim prayuktam? And the paryaya padam for the word gruham is niketanam. Swakiyam balam anayoho visheshana padam kim? And the visheshana padam between the words swakiyam and balam is swakiyam. I hope your answers are correct.
So students, I would like to end the presentation here. We will meet again with the next part. Dhanyavadaha punah milamaha.